Listen, this is some Thursday motivation. So check this out, right? Like, I normally don't listen to a lot of rap music, and not that I'm above it or better or whatever the case may be, but I'm just really conscious on what I allow myself to listen to, right? Because as I stated before, what you allow in there affects everything, right? But there's a song that I love, right? It's not even the whole song. It's just the pretty much the chorus. And he says, "It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it," right? And I think that that song resonates for me so much, right? Because I've been doing this social media thing for a long time, right? Started, what I'm saying, Facebook, migrated, this, that, and the other, right? And so many different times, right? Like, I might post something, I might curate something, I might do whatever the case may be, right? And the people around me, they might not even like it. Not only not like it, they won't share it, right? But then it's like, I see you sharing everything else and liking everything else, right? And so that song resonates with me because that's how I used to feel, right? I used to be like, oh, so it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it, right? But as I have grown and I have matured, I started to really understand and realize, right, how important it is to not share your vision with everyone. And I say that because a lot of times, right, what you got going on up here, it's 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 above their pay grade. You know what I'm saying? Not that you're better than nobody, right? But your vision and what you have going on inside of you and what you're trying to birth into the world, it's above their pay grade. So they'll never get it. They'll never get it. And for creators, like everybody out there, business owners, whatever the case may be, right? It's like the hardest thing is to really understand that. You got people in your circle, right? It doesn't matter what you do. You can have a restaurant, you can, whatever the case may be, they will never support you the way that you think that they should support you. But a stranger will always support you better. And for a lot of us, that can make you jaded, right? That can, that's why you have a lot of people out there saying, oh, I'm gonna prove my haters wrong and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. It's because of that. Because you put your all into something, and the people that say that they love you or the people that wish you, the best, this, that, and other, they won't even support you. But what I have learned is when God has favor over your life, it's not about the people that you think matters. Because when God has favor over your life, God would speak your name in places that those people can't even get to. That's why the hardest thing to do is to continuously keep doing what you're doing. Because all you need to do is align yourself up for that blessing. If you got a business and it's small right now and you're selling product on social media, you're selling by word of mouth, this, that, and the other, and you feel like you're stuck in a rut because those people that you would do anything for and have done everything for, they won't even share it. You got a cleaning company, right? And you're cleaning, you're trying to get it off the ground and this, that, and the other, right? And your friends know your work. They know that you do a good job and this, that, and the other. And when you first initially said, I'm gonna give me a cleaning service, they clapped for you. Oh, that's good. That's good. But when it came time to be a client, they went the opposite way. Then you look on social media and they're praising entrepreneurs. They're praising people that's literally doing the same thing that you're doing. And even if they're not doing the same thing that you're doing, they are trying to strive to be better. And they will praise that. And one of the hardest things to do is to keep going past that. You got to keep pushing, right? Everybody thinks things happen overnight, but they don't. They don't. But you have to keep yourself aligned. You see, a lot of us, we have so many ideas up here. You know what I'm saying? And I say this all the time, right? That's why a lot of times you're so uncomfortable in life. That's why a lot of the times, you can't sleep at night. That's why a lot of the times you're sitting down and you feel restless, right? Because the thing that God has put in you that has to be birthed into the world is trying to get out. Now, I'm a man. I ain't never been pregnant, right? But The process of being pregnant, right? 9 months. Your body goes through changes. You're uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because at that end point, this child is trying to be birthed into the world. It's the same thing about what God has put into your mind and your heart. You're uncomfortable because somewhere along the line, just because it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you do it, you gave up on your goals. So you gave up on your goals. That thing that needs to be birthed into the world is struggling to get out. And meanwhile, you're uncomfortable. You're sitting there. You're antsy. You got anxiety and all of this other type of stuff. Anxiety is a real thing. I suffer from it. But a lot of times that anxiety is simply God trying to birth something into the world. And it has to come through you. We're so focused on things on a bigger scale. How can we change the world? How can we change the world? That's all fine and dandy, but you first got to change the world around you. You got to change the world around you. So I just wanted to take some time out to just put some positivity and inspiration to anybody out there that was like me. You know what I'm saying? Was feeling like, hey, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Don't stop. I don't care what it is. Don't stop and keep going. Because God can speak to that person that you think, you know what I'm saying, you can never get to. God can go to that bank and talk to that person. They didn't turn you down for these loans, but talk to that one person, put it on his mind, and you get it. But that won't happen if you stop. So yeah, that song is right. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. But the key is, who cares? Because the people that support you, the people that really, really love what you're doing, they might not come from your inner circle, and that's fine. But don't give up, because what you're put on this earth here, people struggling every day to find, oh, what am I here for? What am I on this earth for? Meanwhile, you always had the answer. But it just seems so far-fetched and outlandish that you think, oh man, that possibly couldn't work for me. Oh, there's so many, you know what I'm saying, clothing designers. Why could it happen for me? Oh my gosh, there's so many business owners. Why could it happen for me? Oh, there's so many social media, you know what I'm saying, why can it happen for me? Why not you?